Hey everyone, welcome back to
5 Minute Eats, and today we've got another Costco review for you. This is a meat patty, and it is the Don Lee Farms fully cooked grilled chicken patty. You get 12 frozen patties. It is 2 pounds, 10 ounces, and it is a total of $14.99. However, we got this on sale for $4.50 off, making it $10.49. And that makes it 87 cents per patty.
So that's a really good price.
That's an amazing deal.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So makes you wonder, Don Lee, how come we can't just have it for that price all the time? Come on. Come on.
Exactly.
What's the deal?
Now, the ingredients in here, very freaking simple. It is chicken, onion, and then 2% or less of sugar, salt, spices, and garlic. This thing though, it's strong smelling.
Yeah, it's got a very strong smelling because when I walked in the kitchen, I was like, what is going on?
That was before it was even cooked. Like when you open up the frozen package, whoo, it's stench adjacent. It is almost a stench. Now, this on the back, they give you 3 ways to make it. And if you see today, we've got 3 patties. So I made it each way. At the top here, we have got the skillet variety, which is the most colorful of all of them. Then as we work our way around, we have got over here the oven variety, which is a little bit less colorful. And then over here on this side, we have got the microwave variety, which is the least colorful of all of them.
So Don Lee Farms is very popular with Costco. They got a lot of products over the years. Mm-hmm. We've done their, what was those, like those fried tacos or something like that?
Yeah, and they had a bowl that we did. They
and then
had a lot of stuff.
And then they had the vegetarian hamburger patty.
Oh, yeah, the black bean hamburger patty.
Yeah, that was good.
Really good.
Yeah, and they always do a great job on the packaging. Mm-hmm. So taking a look at the bag, it looks like they recommend with the chicken, like, was it guacamole?
Guacamole, lettuce, tomato, jalapeno pickles on a bun.
Yeah. So
make a sandwich out of it, basically.
Yeah, so that looks great that way. Now, taking a look at it in person, they look fine.
They look fine. Visually, I would, if I was given the option, I would go with the skillet one, based on looks.
And smelling it, it smells like chicken.
It does. It smells like a seasoned chicken patty.
And guys, if you're new to our channel, basically, we review everyday grocery items. So before you spend your hard-earned money, let us tell you if it's worth it.
Just to recap one more time, we got skillet, oven, microwave. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say microwave sounds scary.
It does sound scary, but you know what? It cooks real fast.
If you'd like to support this channel, the easiest way to do that is using our Amazon links the next time you shop there.
All right, guys, welcome back to our rating system. Thumbs up, bite again, thumbs up, we're not. So for me, this is a thumbs down. Don Lee, you gotta hook us up with an even bigger discount, man. I don't hate it, okay? The reason is, I think it's seasoned well. Quality of the meat is good. The big problem with this is slightly rubbery. This is a weird creation. Oh my God, like this is one of those things where you give them an A for effort, but the rest of the categories, it's like, dude, you should have just not even tried this. It's just slightly rubbery. It's weird, like texture. The skillet obviously is the best one. It gets worse after that. The oven is actually juicy, but more rubbery. And the microwave is very rubbery, just disgusting. But interesting, all 3 of them season really well. You can taste all the seasoning in it. The skillet was the one that I kept coming back to. It reminded me with the seasoning very similar to the chicken you get at Middle Eastern restaurants. Like we go to a Lebanese place all the time, and the chicken that you get there, that's what this reminded me of. But the thing is, if I'm gonna do a chicken sandwich, I'm just gonna make it at home, you know, using fresh ingredients. I'm not gonna mess with this kind of stuff. You could keep this in the freezer for rainy day. Is this what it's supposed to be in the freezer?
Yeah.
I guess you could keep it in the freezer for rainy day. And my only advice would be skillet. Skillet all the way. Thumbs down.
If you like what we're doing here, please consider sending us super thanks. It helps us continue to provide more amazing content.
I thought your only advice was gonna be pray that it never rains.
Well, you know, I don't want to hate on Don Lee too much because they got some good products.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So for me, this one is going to be a thumbs down. You know, here's what I'll say. Because we're judging this based solely on the meat. Of course, you can cover up a lot of sins with enough condiments, vegetables, bread, you know. There's a lot of things that can be hidden with that. So if you are a little bit less picky, 87 cents for a chicken patty ain't bad. I'll give them that, you know. Like, if you can get this on sale and you can handle it, then yes, it's a very affordable option to have in your freezer. However, to me, while it was seasoned well, I feel like, to me, it only really tasted good in terms of seasoning in the skillet, because you get that extra little bit of like charring and like caramelization on top, you know. It adds a lot of flavor, and I feel like it made it a little bit more balanced. In the oven, it was better than the microwave in terms of flavor, but I didn't jive with the flavor as much in the oven, because I feel like the texture and overall experience was more noticeable, all of the negative things, because there wasn't some of the skillet stuff like covering that up, you know?
Like, when I was eating this, I was thinking to myself, is this even meat? You know, it's like a pre-shaped, like, weird thingy.
It's liquefied, formed, and repressed chicken. That's what it is, you know, which is, to be fair, what a lot of nuggets are and everything else too. But to me, I think the biggest issue is that this is too dense. The chicken in here has not been like whipped up enough, you know, because there are other like chicken patties and nuggets that we've tried where they have a more airy texture. I feel like this could have really benefited from that, because the density of the chicken, number one, makes it quite tough and rubbery, because there isn't enough like give to it, you know. It's a lot like a piece of rubber. And then you add in the fact that while it's juicy, to me, I was a little put off by the juiciness, because it was like water, you know, like it was like biting into something and having water squish out at you, you know. I don't love that. The other thing is that we have tried the Purdue chicken patties that are like a breaded chicken patty, but like basically the same inside as this. Those were way freaking better. And I feel like part of that is the airiness that they have, and then the other part is possibly different seasonings or whatnot.
And I'm sure Don Lee's gonna be like, but ours is like much more like natural and
Blah, blah,
you know, all that good stuff. You know, why
Look,
you're hating on it?
I'm just saying, if it doesn't taste good, I don't care if it's natural.
Yeah.
Dirt's natural, but dirt doesn't taste good
right.
to most people.
All right.
You know, so I'm just saying. Look,
Sorry, Don Lee.
If you're gonna buy this, you gotta cook it in the skillet. There is no other way. Perhaps the grill, but not the oven or the microwave.
You know, let me ask you, do you think, what if you cooked it on the grill?
Honestly, to me, it's the texture mainly. It's tough, you know? It's tough and it's rubbery, and I just find that to be unenjoyable, you know?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I was thinking, like, if we could cook it a little bit more, or cook it in something else and dry it out a little bit more, you know?
Dry it out.
I don't know.
Goodness gracious.
I don't know.
Now listen though, what I find funny though is, don't you feel like the cross section here, doesn't that look like sandwich bread?
Yeah.
Like it literally has the
yes.
texture of sandwich bread.
Yes.
Like if you did not know that this was chicken, I would think that that was a slice of bread I was looking at, you know? A little disturbing.
To sum it up, thumbs down, thumbs down. And if you guys buy from Amazon, use our Amazon link. The reason is, when you do that, we get 10 cents, 50 cents, possibly even $1, which means we can continue to review things.
All right, guys, that's the video. If you like what we're doing here, definitely check out our other channel, Food Prep Inc., and don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.